What's up, crew? It's Cade. So, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've streamed. It's been a while since we've kind of chatted. And I thought I'd do a video just kind of recapping everything that's happened with the account, everything that's happened kind of with me, plans for the future of the channel, all that kind of stuff. Because even after we stopped streaming, there was still a period of time where I was playing and we had various rank ups and stuff like that, but I didn't get to share that with you guys. So I wanted to do a video just kind of recapping not only what happened with the account, but also what I'm thinking for the future, coming back, why I came back, what my thoughts are and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys are into it. I know we have a lot to catch up on. Before we jump in, if you're not subbed, I hope you'll sub and tap that like button while you're at it. But more importantly, I hope you get in that Discord server. Again, we'll talk about plans, but there's a lot coming, and most of it's going to be shared through the Discord server, so make sure you're in there. That link is going to be in the description. All right, let's jump in. So I don't remember when the last stream itself was, but it's been a while that I've been kind of away from the game and playing casual. Even before the Summoner Showdown week, I had already been away for a few weeks. And so we have quite a bit to catch up on, just account-wise, rank ups and all that, polls that I wanted to share with you guys. But before that, I want to talk about, my thoughts with coming back to the channel and kind of what the plans are. Now, there's still a lot going on in terms of behind the scenes. That was one of the reasons I had stopped streaming this last time. I know some people are probably getting tired of the back and forth. I really am trying my best to balance everything and trying to find that balance, especially with a game like this that takes so much time and energy. And kind of get, also with the content, getting over my own perfectionism and getting more content out, because that's, that can be a time suck too. Unfortunately, that's something I can control more, the amount of time I spend on each of these things. But it's that balance, and that's what I'll be trying to find going forward, and that's unfortunately the reason that I left in the first place. Now there's still a lot going on with other projects and things that I'm working on. I'll let you guys know about all those for anybody interested when that comes up. But as far as plans for this channel, my big thing and my big reason for coming back, aside from the fact that every time I'm away, I miss the community a lot. Even times when I'm a little burned out with a game, I miss the community and hanging out with you guys. And I miss the creative output, just doing stuff. But my big thing with coming back is I really wanted to step into consistency with this channel. All the plans that I had initially with content, with getting stuff out, that never came to fruition, all that stuff kind of haunts me. I mean, when I first came back after the initial retirement, when I first started this account, the plan was to speed run the game, to bypass all the mistakes that we all make when we first start our very first MCOC account, which Lord knows I made all the mistakes in the book. We spend units on stuff we don't need and all sorts of stuff. So the second time around, it was about speed running this account, not making all of those mistakes, and sharing that, both in terms of tutorials and character guides and all that stuff to help beginners speed run their accounts and not make all those mistakes that we all made when we first got started. And unfortunately, none of that came to fruition. I mean, we started the stream and all that, and that was one of my favorite parts of it all, but I got distracted on the content front. So really my goal with coming back was just to have more of that consistency, to really do those things that I had set out to do initially and never did. Now, having said that, there's a lot coming. And because of that, I really kind of want to get into the content creation process before really starting the streams back up in earnest, especially with NYCC coming up this week. And then shortly after, I'll have a trip to San Diego. So I didn't want to start streaming and then be gone for like 2 weeks and then get back to it. But my thoughts with the as far as the content is, if I can start getting one video out every morning, or just about every day, if not every day. And there's a lot of plans for that. I want to do a lot of top 10s. I want to talk about where I think the storyline is going with the game. Just a lot of stuff, character redesigns that I would like to see in the game. All sorts of fun kind of top 10s as I do my arena grind in the morning, and just kind of discussion style videos that are a little bit more like that podcast style that I love to listen to. And hopefully you do as well. But once I can get into that, if I can get consistent with that one video per day, we'll add the stream back in. Well, certainly that's the plan. But the quicker I can get into that, the quicker we can add the stream. Now, as far as the stream, what I'm thinking we'll do a lot earlier. The nighttime ones are really tough because it dominoes into the next day, the late nights and all that, especially being on the East Coast. So I know this is going to mean some people won't be able to make it to it, but I'm thinking the stream initially will probably be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing maybe, and then we'll add more days as time goes on, just so I can focus on content creation. But I'm thinking it'll be a 5 p.m. Eastern, maybe 6 p.m. Eastern start to the stream. So it'll be like our day streams, a lot like when we did our Labyrinth streams, when we do like the grind streams and all that. That way, even if Brian's on, we can both be streaming and be on call or things like that. I like that time slot, and I think it'll be better overall. And again, I know that means some people won't be able to make it, but what can you do? I think it'll be best for the channel and for output and all that, because I really do want to keep growing it. So streaming, video per day, a master spreadsheet, which I just already started working on, and I'll tell you guys more about that when that's done. But basically just cataloging everything in there so that when somebody does have a question, all the content is cataloged and people can, search through it depending on what question they have about rank ups, about all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of those videos that I want to make to, because those are the big questions really. A lot of times when you're starting is who's good, are they worth awakening? You have limited resources and you want to use them wisely. And I think having a central resource makes it much, much easier for people to search that stuff. So that'll be coming. And then fun stuff like Gallery of Legends, which I've wanted to do since the beginning. Basically just epic takedowns from around the community that people submit, and I kind of, put some music to it and make a cool video. I think that'd be a fun thing, fun stuff to share. So that's it for the channel. I know this is going to get long-winded. I know. But it's just, there's so much to kind of chat about. So I hope you guys enjoy this stuff. You feel free to just have it on in the background. As far as the account itself, I'm heading back to 4Loki at the end of this war season. Now, I decided to come back after the cutoff. And part of me, as much as I love war and higher end gameplay, part of me is happy that I'm not gonna be having to deal with Alliance stuff and moves and stuff at NYCC. Anybody who has been there, who knows how big of a mess the connection stuff is, and not having good Wi-Fi, and certainly not having good cell connection in Javits, knows how big of a pain it was. Last year we had Occult Labs, and they were giving out really good rewards, and I remember having to step out for those because I felt like FOMO for missing it. This year will be nicer, not having to do all that stuff. It'll be nice to hang out with all my 4Loki buddies, but not have to do Alliance stuff just during that time period, because it does get kind of crazy, and I want to really enjoy NYCC. So I'll be going there, I think 8th, 9th, something like that, right after NYCC and right after the season. And we'll see from there as far as rank ups, whatever. I've got some resources. Actually, let's look at that right now. I've got resources saved, and then we'll look at the rank ups I have done. But basically, I've been saving T5B. I haven't been buying hardly anything. I mean, sigil and stuff, but not and the unit thing that comes around for whatever, $5. But T5B I've been saving at 3 in case I want to rank a 6-star, and then about 10.5 tier 2 alphas. So that means I can take somebody from rank 3 all the way up, or take another rank 4 or 3 to 4 up and a rank 5. I've also got a couple of tech 4 to 5 gems. Where are they at? Right. I don't know why I missed them totally. I don't know why they're separate from the 2015 ones. Anyway, 2 tech 4 to 5, a 2 to 3 cosmic, because I've been using these quite a bit, and a 3 to 4 tech 2015. And as far as gems, let's do gems while we're here. We've got a cosmic, we've got 2 skill, 2 science, and a tech. So we'll see what happens. It's nice having the resources to rank up if need be. There's some interesting stuff coming. We'll talk about who I'm looking to pull, but I kind of wanted to say there's no reason to kind of use these resources or rank anybody up recently. I really wanted to kind of have as many options as possible. So that's where we're at with resources, and that's what the plan is for going back to For Loki. Now, as far as pulls, I think the new ones since not streaming, the ones that you guys might not have seen, Darkhawk I got from a cav. Not that I recommend people buy Cavalier crystals, but since I haven't been having to save units to donate and for boosts and stuff, I've been super irresponsible with my units. So I grind them and then I spend them on calves most of the time, which has been mostly bad, a little bit good here and there, but not the way I'm going to be handling it once the season is back. But Void was the most recent. I think Rocket was pretty recent. Korg was pretty recent. And Darkhawk again was from a cav. And part of me, wishes I would have gotten the July 4th deals. I'd have so many more 6 stars for arenaing, but what can you do? Oh, and then 5 stars, I think the rank ups that you guys might not have seen, and new champs and all that. Rank ups you might not have seen. Thor Ragnarok, who's almost Sig 200 now. Cole, I'm sure you've seen. Rank 4s, Archangel had a mutant gem, like a mutant rank up gem. Same, Agent Venom, that was a 2015 gem. Domino, that was a mutant rank up gem. Venom the Duck, that was a cosmic rank up gem. I've been super happy with him for dungeons, all that stuff. He's a lot of fun. Colossus, preemptively, it was either him or Old Man Logan. That was a 2015 mutant, I believe. Venom, who you guys will see, I got him from the end of this, what's it called? The end of this Time After Time event, which he was one of the ones I was hoping for. So we pulled him. Sorry for the spoiler. Winter Soldier, that was another 2015 3-4, and I've been having a lot of fun with him and Killmonger. Doctor Strange, that was a 2015 Mystic. Pulled Symbiote Supreme from a cav. Old Man Logan, he's still at rank 3. Mr. Sinister is relatively new. I can't stop pulling Carnages from these Time After Time crystals. I really want a thing more than anything, but Massacre, relatively new. Sabretooth I got from a cav, and I was super happy with any of those 5-star synergies for 6.2. Yeah. Still missing a bunch, though. She-Hulk, that was, I ranked her up to R4, ranked her right back down after the change. So, Spider-Man Classics, relatively new. I don't know what we're up to, maybe 95 stars or something. I could be way off. I think it's around there, though. But that was, someone will correct me. It could be 80. I don't know. I know it's a round number. It's getting there. So, I think those were the only really, notable pulls. I grinded for 4-star Nick. I really needed 4-star Nick Fury. I only had him as a 2-star. That's going to be helpful for champs like Cole and stuff since I'm running Suicide so often. And I think that's about it with the rank ups. Agent Venom. I already said Agent Venom, right? That was the only one. Is I wanted to save a skill gem for a Hawkeye. At this point, I hope I pull him as a 6-star instead. I just got impatient and wanted to do these kind of fun rank ups for the skills, but we'll see. That's not a big deal either way. No, they're not getting used much. I wanted the extra R4s for grinding. As far as champs, I'm still chasing Thing. Basically, a lot of these are going to be 6.2 champs. So No Retreat, Champ, Lane, Thing would just be fantastic. We've got those 2 Science Stones. Aegon. Heimdall, of course, for 6.2 again. Hood, any of these as a 5 or a 6. I mean, Aegon as a 5, Thing as a 5. But Heimdall, Hood, either way. Quake, I would honestly rank 5 Quake right now as a 5-star. I still use my 4-star for a lot. I've been enjoying Quake a lot. Sentinel, I almost grinded for either Thing or Sentinel. Like a week ago, I'm sure you guys saw the tweet. But I was like, you know what? Like after that first round, I was like, the last thing I want to do is, as I'm thinking about coming back to the game, just really burn myself out on it. So, no dice. But hopefully we can pull Thing sometime soon. And then Nick Fury, still chasing Nick Fury. Maybe Warlock or Darkhawk, but honestly, just from early stuff, I'm thinking Gilly. 2099 might be an interesting champ to chase. So we'll see what the arena looks like. We'll see all that stuff. But just looking around and at what the tech field looks like, I'm thinking maybe she would be one of the. I don't know. I've got 2 4 to 5 tech gems, and I really don't want to like R5 a Star Lord or something like that. I just don't need it. There's no use yet. Part of me hopes he gets some better synergies and becomes meta again, at least for people who've already finished lab. But yeah, that's kind of the plan, and that's about it. I had my notes here. Overall, it's exciting. I'm excited for everything, and I'm going to get the streams going again as quickly as I possibly can. But I really want to get into a good routine with the video creation stuff as well, because I think it takes both to grow the channel, and I would like to see the channel grow. I think with all the content we have planned, I think it could help a lot of people. Some of the content will be beginner focused, some will be intermediate, and of course we'll have some more like advanced stuff too. But I think I don't know. I think there's a lot of beginners coming to the game, and this stuff could be very helpful. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know that these are long form things, but I felt like an update was in order. There's been so much going on, and I didn't ever really do rank up videos. I didn't ever really do channel updates on or progression updates, which I probably should have done earlier on, especially as things are moving quickly. But this is kind of a catch up, and I hope you guys like it and just kind of being more in the loop with things. Other than that, I think there's some exciting stuff coming. Just even Cam and I were talking about some appearances on the podcast and things like that. So that should be a lot of fun. NYCC, super excited. There's a video, I might put that out tomorrow, hopefully, maybe, on the things we talked about last year at NYCC and the things I would like to talk to them about this year, what we've seen happen, what we talked about last year that didn't happen, those kinds of things. But more importantly, I'm just super excited for those of you guys that are going to be at NYCC and just getting to meet everybody. And if you're there, definitely come say hi. It's going to be a lot of fun. So many more people this year than last year even, which is beyond exciting. So I hope to see you there. For those of you guys that can't make it, I totally understand. But we'll be back in full force after NYCC, doing all the standard, community stuff, streaming and all that. So, all right, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I hope you'll like, I hope you'll share, and I hope you'll sub. And again, most importantly, get your buns in that Discord server. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming there. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Later.